My seat?
Well, the best thing for you would be to just stand right here.
Stand?
Exactly.
Really?
You may.
Welcome.
I'm gonna lean against something. I'm lazy. Come on.
It's great to have you here. Welcome to Berlin. Welcome to BILD.
Thank you.
As you can see, you have many fans inside our editor place. I can't remember seeing that many people here for quite a while. I'm not sure actually we have as many colleagues working for BILD in Berlin. We'd love to start a little Q&A session. I'm not sure you know, a colleague of yours was here yesterday, Chris Pratt.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
And he set the bar rather high because he spoke German.
Good for him. Okay.
So I was wondering.
He had a better education than I did.
Fair enough. Your new movie, Big Game, is about you as president. And I was wondering whether you could tell us a little bit about your film before we start the Q&A session.
Big Game. It's actually a coming of age story, but it just happens to have me as the president. Air Force One gets shot down by what everybody believes to be terrorists. Plane crashes in a lake in Finland, but I get tossed out of the plane in a rescue pod, and I land somewhere in the woods in Finland. There's a 13-year-old kid who's out there on what they call in Finland, I guess, his night in the woods to find out what kind of man he's going to be. He has to kill something and bring it back to his village, and whatever he kills represents what he's going to be. His father killed a bear, so the bar is set kind of high, but he didn't actually pass the test, but his father talked him into letting him go out there anyway. So he's not as skilled in the wilderness as he would like to believe, and he knows that everybody in the village thinks he's a failure and he's not going to succeed. And he finds me. This photo right here is him sending a communication device to me so we can talk, because he thinks I'm an alien. And then I tell him I'm the president, but he doesn't recognize me, which is not unusual. He probably thought I was Morgan Freeman. And he and I set about trying to get away from these guys who are trying to capture me, who actually don't turn out to be terrorists, but a guy who just wants to kill me and stuff me and keep me in his house. And through the course of the film, I help him gain confidence and realize his potential. And he also helps me regain some of the confidence that I have in myself as president, because my presidency is in doubt also in terms of my courage and my ability to be a leader. So we help each other.
Great. I remember the last film you were in, Kingsman, where you play a sort of a tech geek who wants to rescue the world by killing at least half of its inhabitants.
Yes.
With a list which is quite charming, actually. I was just wondering, as you are from California, the digital age, what do you think is sort of the best tech stuff coming from California, and what do you think is the worst?
Best tech stuff coming from California. Well, being who I am, I think the cell phone is, the cell phone camera is sort of the worst invention ever. In terms of my privacy, but for other people, they love cell phone cameras. I actually like taking selfies too, as you notice if you looked at my Twitter feed or my Instagram. But cell phone cameras are the bane of our existence. I mean, everywhere I go, somebody's taking a photo of me or trying to. Best thing, cell phone. I used to spend a lot of time calling my answering machine when I was a young actor, trying to find out if I had an audition or if Hollywood called. Now I know instantly. And I don't have to spend money or find a phone on the street that actually works. Because when I lived in New York, 80% of the phones on the corners were torn out, ripped up, or did not work. So, cell phone.
Thank you so much. I think Eileen has another question.
Take my mic.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Jackson. It's nice to meet you.
Thank
I would
you.
like to know how was shooting in Munich? Did you like it there?
I really enjoyed Munich. Munich is an interesting sort of cosmopolitan German city, I think. There are a lot of people walking around it. I mean, to be in Munich, you would actually think that everybody in Germany has a lot of money. Everybody's always walking around with a bag. You know, lots of people shopping in those high-end stores. Every store in Munich seems to be high-end for some reason. I don't know where the local people shop, but everybody else there seems to come to Munich to spend a lot of money. So it's sort of like the Paris of Germany, as opposed to, I think of Berlin as New York, but everybody comes to Berlin to see if they can make it, or if they have what it takes, or am I the prettiest person in the world? I can be a movie star. So that's the idea I have. But Munich was fun, and interestingly enough, when I was in Munich, that was during the time I was a vegan, and I actually found an awesome vegan restaurant in Munich, which was great.
So you didn't try famous Munich sausages and...
Only if they were vegan.
Well, that would have been quite tricky.
Yeah, right. There's no vegan schnitzel. Yeah, I know.
True. Susanne, I think, has another question.
Mr. Jackson, good to have you here. My question is, you're a record holder for using the N word in your movies. You know the word is motherfucker.
Oh, that word, yeah.
Can you remember a movie in which you did not curse except The Incredibles?
Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars?
Star Wars. 1, 2, and 3. Neither
The only
one.
one. Okay.
Then Avengers.
Okay. Very good. And
Captain America.
Seriously.
There's a few.
Okay, thank you. And, I have no more. And
And I haven't said it today since I've been here yet.
You're going to change that?
All right.
okay. And can you swear in German? Do you have
No.
curse words? No.
No. Are there German swear words?
Would you like to learn some?
Yeah, definitely. I actually found out today there's actually no German word for motherfucker in the film. Because they were telling me that it's hard to, I guess, whoever does my voice in German films says other words other than
Just
motherfucker.
says M word.
Because there is no German word
It's actually,
specifically
anybody
for
know
motherfucker.
We just use the English word, but it's not
You do?
very cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But you know Scheiße then? Like,
Shit?
Scheiße, shit?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you say it, yeah.
That's the best one?
Most common
I'm
use.
not sure I could hand you the best one. But
So what's the German word for like fuck?
Scheiße.
Scheiße.
Scheiße. That's it?
Yeah.
That does not sound awesome. That just does not sound awesome at all. It just sounds like some nice little, cute little, scheiße. Scheiße.
Okay. If you say verdammte Scheiße.
Verdammte Scheiße. That sounds better. Yes, you're right.
There's a damn in it.
Okay.
I think next question is from...
Oh yeah, I was wondering if you got some presidential advice for your role from President Obama.
Short answer, no. Actually, it's actually not really necessary that I figured out how to be a politician. I mean, everybody lies, but to play the president in this particular film, you know, it's like being the guy who was the most powerful person in the world, and all of a sudden you find yourself stripped of every power you have, not knowing where you are or how to survive in a specific area. So it's more fish out of water than being, you know, presidential.